Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to do something that might seem tricky, but is actually a lot of fun. We're going to build your very first sentences in Arabic. Seriously, we're going to start with just a few simple building blocks and see how they click together to make complete ideas. Ready to get started? You know, it's a great question. Every language, no matter how complex it seems, really just starts with simple pieces, kind of like Legos. And today, you're the architect. We're going to take just a handful of Arabic words and build something real, something meaningful. And you'll see it's way easier than you might think. All right, so first things first. Before we can build anything, we need our materials, right? So in this first part, we're going to meet our 4 essential building blocks. These are the words that'll be the foundation for the little story we're about to create. Let's get to know them. Okay, here's our first block, and it's our main character. This word is mudir. It means manager. Why don't you try saying it? Mudir. Perfect! This is the person our story is all about. A nice, simple noun to get us going. Now, every character needs to do something. They need some action. So, what's our manager up to? He is yusafir, which means is traveling. So think about it. We already have a person and we have an action. Our story is already starting to form. But where is he traveling? He's going to the Maktab al-Barid, which is the post office. And check this out. This is actually 2 words put together. Maktab means office, and al-Barid means the post. So you see, we've got our character, his action, and now we have a destination. And finally, the last piece of the puzzle. Why is he going to the post office? He's going for a tabe, which is a stamp. This is the whole point of his trip. So let's do a quick recap of our building blocks. We have our manager, who is traveling to the post office for a stamp. All our pieces are on the board. Okay, now that we have all our building blocks ready to go, it's time for the really fun part, the construction. Let's see how these individual words can snap together to create a sentence that makes perfect sense. You know, a lot of good stories start with a simple question, so we'll begin with this one. Aina al-mudir? Aina al-mudir? This just means, where is the manager? This question kind of sets the scene and gives us a little mystery to solve with the sentence we're about to build. And here's the first part of our answer. Huwa yusafir. Huwa yusafir. He is traveling. Now, you might notice we added a tiny new word here, huwa, which just means he. It's a pronoun that makes it super clear who we're talking about. So just like that, we've connected our character to his action. Okay, let's keep building. Where is he traveling? He is Yusafir ila Maktab al-Barid. He's traveling to the post office. That little word in the middle, ila, is what connects the action to the place. It means to. See how we just slotted in our location block? The picture's getting clearer and clearer. And now for the final piece, the big why. Lishira tabe. This means to buy a stamp. And there you have it. The full idea we've built is he is traveling to the post office to buy a stamp. We literally went from 4 separate words to one complete logical thought. Pretty cool, right? So we've built a statement, which is awesome for telling a story. But language isn't just about telling, it's about asking, it's about interaction. So in this next part, we're going to learn a super simple trick to turn any statement you make into a question. I want you to meet your new best friend for conversations in Arabic. Hel. I want you to think of this little word as a question key. You just put it at the very beginning of a statement and boom, it instantly turns it into a yes or no question. It is so powerful for such a tiny word. And this slide shows you exactly how easy it is. So look on the left, we have a statement. You have a new stamp. Simple enough. Now look over to the right. All we did was add hel right at the front, and it becomes hel عندك طابع جديد, or do you have a new stamp? That's it. One word is all it takes to go from a statement to a conversation. So let's just step back for a second. We've gathered our building blocks, our nouns, verbs, and places. We've figured out how to stack them together to make statements, and we've even learned how to reshape them into questions. You seriously now have the basic tools to start building your own sentences in Arabic. And check this out. Using that same verb block we learned, traveling, we can tweak it just a little bit. This says, نحن نسافر غدا, which means we are traveling tomorrow. Did you notice that little change? The verb went from yusafir, for he travels, to nusafir, for we travel. It just shows you how flexible these building blocks really are.
You can change who is doing the action and when it's happening with just tiny adjustments. So think about where we started. Just 4 simple words. And from those 4 words, we built a whole story. We learned how to ask questions, and we even figured out how to talk about the future. It really shows you how powerful the basics can be. So now, the question really is for you. With these building blocks, what sentence are you going to build first?